That's the one.
Yeah.
Good luck, bro.
What is going on, team? Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing for another live commentary stream. We've just seen Ivan Baranchyk get knocked out by Montana Love. We saw Tommy Fury go the distance against a subpar opponent. I was very disappointed in that, and both of those killed my bets for the weekend. So that sucks, but that's life. That's life. Best of luck to those who still have live bets, of course. Get a little bit of background music going on in here. Give me a sec. Get everything up and running. The big boys are next. They haven't started their ring walks yet. They're just having the post-fight interviews with Montana Love at the moment. And yeah. So, with the heavyweights, we had Stephen Shaw get a good win over the weekend over pretty much nobody. And there ain't a lot else going on, man. Nothing really worth mentioning with heavyweights at the moment until we get that card with all the heavies on it. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I think it's October 9th. That's a big heavyweight event. We've got the Usyk fight down the track as well, but until then, not too much going on. So if you hear any background noise, you're gonna have to forgive me here. I'm at home. We're in full lockdown here in New Zealand, level 4. So I've got my 2 boys at home, my 8-year-old, my 6-year-old autistic boy, which I've got to keep entertained while the missus is in her office in the bedroom still working from home. So background noise, deal with it. Well, you know where the door is if you don't like it. Simple as that. So Joe Cusumano and Daniel Dubois is up next. Firstly, Daniel Dubois. What is he? 16-2. Where is he? Let me look here. 16-1, sorry. And he's fighting Joe Cusumano, who's 19-3. Now, Joe Cusumano's never been stopped, so they're going to try and sell that he's durable here. But the fact is, he hasn't really fought anybody. When I first looked at the dude, I went straight for his losses, and his first loss was to Daniel Martz, unanimous decision over 4 rounds, and that gave me a quick idea of his quality. His other losses. Give me a sec here. Let's go find them. Here's one. He lost 2 fights ago to Steve Vicosa. Can't say I know the dude, to be honest. At the time he was 11-1. So that was a decent test for Cusumano. His last fight was a win. He won that by KO in the 6th round out of 8 against Gregory Corbin. Gregory Corbin, another subpar opponent. Seen him fight Junior Farr, I think it was. He's crap. And was the other loss? Here it is. Sure, it was someone Sims. Yeah, Robert Sims. He lost to, and at the time he was 6-2. But I think I've heard of Robert Sims. Don't really know him, but definitely know that Daniel Martz loss. Daniel Martz, has seen him get beaten by quite a few fighters in recent times, but Cusumano's fight against Daniel Martz was in 2012, so it was a fair time ago. It was his only Cusumano's 3rd fight. Daniel Dubois, as we know, is coming off a win against Bogdan Dinu, where he obtained the WBA interim title, which is now being abolished according to WBA. So Daniel Dubois, provided he wins this fight, is likely to become mandatory for Trevor Bryan. The WBA's news about abolishing their interim belts stipulated that to determine a mandatory for a super champion, they need a 4-person box off, which is a freaking nightmare in the first place. So I don't know, it is what it is. But we've got this fight with with Daniel Dubois and Joe Cusumano. So let me just do a quick sound check here, make sure everything's working. Yep, sounds like it's working, sweet as. And we are good to go. We got Steven in the chat. Hi bro, hope you're doing well. Hope you found yourself a stream for the fight, mate. If not, you can always go to the Discord and click on the live fight links channel on the left hand side and you'll find a way to watch it there. But if anybody's gonna go watch it, I do ask that you leave the stream running. Maybe you could mute the broadcast and follow my commentary. You can pause the stream or whatever you're watching to get it in sync with my commentary. But we're still waiting for these dudes to come out at present. But yes, Baranchik v Love turned out to be quite an entertaining fight. Baranchik was throwing a lot of big shots and all at the head pretty much, and missing a lot, but he landed a couple of good shots and rocked Love a couple of times. But it was like accumulation of shots that didn't look heavy landing from Love took its toll. Baranchik got stopped. He got knocked down at the end of, I can't even remember what round it was. It must have been about round 5, round 6, somewhere there. Got knocked down, got up, beat the count, looked very unsteady on his feet. And then the bell rang for the end of the round, but his coach said, nah, no more, it's done. But it was quite entertaining. That Tommy Fury fight was disgustingly crap to watch. Tommy Fury's gone backwards. The guy, subpar. He's got 1 win, 3 losses. Dude didn't look very coordinated. Was standing there like ready to be knocked out, and Tommy Fury's standing there fainting. But the post-fight interview with Tommy Fury kind of suggested to me that he did it on purpose, as to not look too good, so he does get a Jake Paul fight. I mean, the commentator asked him, are you disappointed you didn't knock him out? And Tommy Fury says, oh well, Jake Paul will have an easy night then against me, won't he? So, you know, that suggests to me that he didn't put in his top effort on purpose to make sure that Jake Paul ain't scared of him for a fight. If that's the case, that'll piss me right off, because I had money on him, even though the bets were voided because the fight was shortened from 8 rounds to 4. Still, you know, it's like somebody fixing a fight, really, isn't it? You lose your license for that shit. Sweet as Mala. Hey, Scott70 with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Scotty's had a good couple of wins already today. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. At least somebody's doing better than me. That I would have had a win yesterday if it wasn't for that oh geez, I forget their names now. Akeem Innes Brown got dicked on the cards against Sam Maxwell. Sam Maxwell did not win that fight. I had an 8-4 to Akeem Innes Brown, and I thought I was being nice to Maxwell because I like Maxwell, but he was chasing Akeem Innes Brown around all night, throwing big shots and missing most of the time. Lots of little pitter-patter shots from Akeem Innes Brown and a few decent left hands because he's a southpaw. And the judges still gave it to Maxwell. I would have, I had an 8-4, maybe even 9-3 to Akeem Innes Brown. It was disgusting, man. Disgusting. And yeah, I'm screaming robbery. I've seen a couple of people with comments like, 116, 112, it was a close fight. No, they were saying, sorry, I had it 116, 112 to Innes Brown, but it was a close fight. You can't call it a robbery. It's not a close fight when one guy lands 2, 3, 4 times as many punches as the other guy. Absolutely disgusting, in my opinion, and I don't see anybody talking about it. No, it wasn't really an important fight, but the judges that were reffing that fight, I think they had most of the guys who usually do the Joshua fights. I can't remember off the top of my head who they were, but I knew their names. It was disgusting, in my opinion. I had Manny win my missed. Oh, that's right, you had Manny and Dubois in that bet, didn't you? I remember. Manny fucked out. Yeah, the missus says, watch the other guy. Looks huge. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of had my suspicions about that fight prior to it. It's like the size differences are massive. Is it going to be too much for Manny? And is Manny going to age a little bit more since his last fight as well? Turns out he did, and credit to Ugas. He fought a brilliant fight tactically, and he fully deserved the win. I hope Manny does have one more farewell fight against somebody like a Robert Guerrero. Do it in the Philippines, give himself a farewell, and possibly, come away with a win, if not a really good fight against somebody who's a similar age, at least, it'd be great. Alright, so Cusumano's coming out now. He's walking out to Thunder by AC/DC. Yeah, he looked way bigger and yeah. Alright, Dynamite Daniel Dubois is beginning his ring walk. Won't be too far away, people. People were trying to say Pac didn't have a full camp, but I think even with a full camp, Ugas will beat him again. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Manny's done at top level up at 147 anyway. I mean, he could probably make 130 easy enough and possibly be competitive down there for a year or two more, but at the same time, down at that weight, those guys are much quicker, and you know what happens with age, with speed, reactions, it's only going to be worse, I think, for him. So he goes up to the bigger guys that are slower, they hit a lot harder, they're a lot harder to get to, like Ugas, or he can go down fight at like 130 and deal with the speed of the guys that are just about as quick as him, so if not quicker these days. Yeah, I think Manny's still got pretty good hand speed, but I think he's just pretty much done. Run for president, be done with boxing. If not, just one farewell fight in the Philippines, one that he can win. Yeah, I don't think Manny should take a rematch. No, shit, no. No way should he take a rematch. Money fight with McGregor, yeah, that works, maybe. I agree there, Scott. Still walking out. Switch over to my broadcast when the announcements are finished. We're about to get into it, so I'll stay with the chat for now. Yeah, Manny v Mayweather. Money fight ain't a bad idea. I mean, two of the biggest stars. One of the biggest pay-per-views in history that ever happened. Manny never got his rematch at the time. So I'd watch it for sure. Yeah, I think Manny would beat the shit out of McGregor, to be honest. Good money for him though, if he took that fight. So my bets that I had on this before my multi died, I had Dubois, I think it was 1 or 2, knockout 1 or 2, might have been 1, 2, 3. I was trying to get the first 3 rounds, but I couldn't, and only got 2. I think actually, no, one of them I had only Dubois for the win. No, I had Dubois for the knockout, and then I had on the other one I had Dubois rounds 1 and 2 knockout. I honestly think this one's going to be over reasonably quickly. Yes, Cusumano's never been stopped, but he ain't never fought anybody who punches like Daniel Dubois. So, I think it'll be over quick, but I could be wrong. What are your guys' predictions? Let me know in the chat. Those ring girls are fire! Bow chicka bow bow. Joe Cusumano getting his introduction. Fighting out of the... Alright, I am leaving the chat for now, guys. I will pop over between rounds. I'm not going to bother scoring this one, but don't forget to drop your predictions before the first bell goes. Making his US debut. Dynamite Daniel Dubois. George Nichols, the ref. They got a whole lot of judges. They mentioned in the broadcast that we've got a whole lot of inexperienced judges on a pay-per-view event. Better hope everyone gets knockouts, because if there's going to be close fights, there's bound to be controversy with inexperienced judges. Right, boys are going back to their corners. They've had their final instructions. We're about to get started, team. Ding, ding, ding. Round 1 underway. Let's make the way to the center ring. Jab from Dubois. Stepping side to side. Right hand, left hook from Dubois. Cusumano tries a right hook. Didn't get it. Comes forward with a couple of jabs. Does Cusumano, steps around. Oh, good left hook from Dubois. Caught Cusumano while he was trying to jab there. Stiff jab from Dubois, and he steps back out of range again. 1, 2 from Dubois, and they get tied up. Oh, Dubois trying to work inside here, but Cusumano hanging on for dear life. Ref breaks him up. Oh, Good jab from Dubios, but then a 1-2. The 2 over the top from Cusumano lands. Bit of posturing, feinting. Jab from Dubios, light jab. Right to the body from Cusumano. 1-2 from Dubios over the top of the 2 misses. Then a 1-2 lands. 1-2, 1-2. Uppercuts. Got Cusumano against the ropes and down he goes. Oh, he stands up at 9.5, looking like he wanted almost a way out there. But he's up. Yes, son, got the boxing on. Dubios comes back in again, couple of big wides. 1-2, 1-2. Hooks, lefts, rights, left, right, left, right, left, hooks. Uppercut to the body, right hand over the top from Dubios. Cusumano's in the corner. Throws a left hook back and it lands, does Cusumano, but his mouth's open already. 1-2, and down goes Cusumano again. Slumps back against the ropes. 7, 8, 9, and he stands up. Doesn't look like he wants to be there. That's my son in the background, excuse him. 1-2 from Dubios, left hook. Cusumano comes back with the right hand, lands, but then Dubios goes another flurry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Punches his face right through the ropes. He's lying down under the ropes, and that's the end of the fight. Good night. Told you it wouldn't last long. Never being stopped don't mean shit if you ain't faced nobody. All over. Didn't even make it out of the second round. My bet would have been good. Now, I kind of wish I had taken a single on that because I think it was paying $3 or something like that just for the first and second round. So there we have it. Daniel Dubios takes out Joe Cusumano. Was it the first? No, it was the second round, wasn't it? I'll let you guys listen to the post-fight interview when it happens. Can't remember if it was the first or second round, but just wait for this post-fight interview. Man, that was quick. You can see he was there to try and impress. He wasn't there to try and box his way to victory. How to the no. He was there to make a statement. The problem is, you can't make a statement against an opponent who hasn't faced nobody. Hey. But it is what it is. Daniel Dubios gets the knockout. Right, just browsing back to the chat before we get this interview. I'm getting excited with the AJ Usyk fight. I got AJ by UD 116, 112. Yeah, that's around about what I'm looking at the moment too, Stephen. This ring kills the fire. Dubios KO round 2. Yep, there you go. Triple D within 3. Yep. Everybody's right. Everybody's right. Gets them some good recognition in the US. It does indeed. And like I was saying before, they can emphasize the fact that Daniel Dubios was the first man to stop him as well. And stop him quick. Didn't fuck around. I mean, didn't stuff around with it. Excuse me, YouTube. So they're just throwing a couple of highlights now. I will liven up the mic so you guys can listen to the thing, the interview in a minute, and the announcement. Here we go. You should be able to hear it now, nice and quietly, not over my voice.
That was a good clean right hand.
Just having a look at these replays here. Clean right hand. Oh, and he was on his way down. Dubois got him with another right hand. And another right hand on his way down. So he's leaning on the ropes. He didn't go down quick enough. Dubois kept on smashing him all the way to the ground. Hulk smash! Okay. Blah blah blah. Get the announcement. Give us the interview. How's that volume for you guys? Not too loud, not too quiet? Let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 10 seconds in round number 1. A referee in charge, George Nichols, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. Successful in his U.S. debut, Dynamite, Daniel Dubois.
So Daniel Dubois will take the next step. I mean, you want to see him, I think, fight.
Get an interview?
Somebody who might be able to attack him. Cusumano was game, but clearly overmatched in this fight. You want to see him,
yeah, of course.
fight somebody who might be able to hit him and see what happens.
I know you were very confident going into this fight, but honestly, did you think it would end that quickly?
My dad told me in the dressing room that go for the first round, so I went for it. But first I want to say thank you, Cleveland. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to be back here.
And there was such a spotlight on you this week because of this card. And I know you've had some great moments in your young career so far, but would it be fair to say, thus far, the greatest moment of your career tonight?
No, the greatest is still to come, man. This was just another step in the right direction for me.
I remember late last year, before we get to that, let's look at the end of the fight here, because I want you to talk about how you finished off Cusumano. Yeah. Tell us what you did to him out there.
Yeah, I rushed it a little bit, but hey, I went for the kill, and yeah, the rest is history.
I don't think you rushed him, my man. I think that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I got to calm down a bit, but yeah, here we go. Boom. Boom.
Incredible handiwork. You know, I was just saying late last year, I remember a lot of people questioned your heart. They were trying to write you off. They said you didn't have that fighter spirit. What do you want to say to all those naysayers now?
Well, look at me now. I'm back and I'm ready to go.
Who do you want next?
Whoever's next, you know, maybe the Trevor Bryan. You know, he's got a title. I want him next, but whoever. Come on, come on.
You want to come back to America?
Most definitely, definitely.
Daniel, congratulations on the win. Cleveland, give it up for Dynamite, Daniel Dubois. Morrow back.
So there you have it. It is what it is. Just give me a sec here, just getting back to my chat. Well, I saw it. Brian Vasquez, I don't stream any fights on YouTube. I do live commentaries only with no video. But if you do want to find a way to watch the fight, there is a link in the description to my Discord server. On the Discord server, on the left hand side is a channel called Live Fight Links. If you go on there, you'll find a link to be able to watch the fight. Easy as. Now, have I sussed out how to get the fight link? Oh yeah, there you go. Commentary only, correct, Scott. What I'll do, since I'm about to close the stream down, is I'll go and grab the link and drop it in the chat just before I shut it down. I shouldn't get in too much trouble there. So, here it comes. And where's paste? Paste. I get my keyboard because I've got no enter. Right, that is the link for the fight there. You've got a couple of ads to clear. and then you're good to go. So enjoy. Hope you all enjoyed the live commentary stream. I shall catch you next time. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so not to miss future content, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Subscribe to BBBoxing. That's the one. Yeah.